Hi, this is Bernie from Easy Marine and Storage. I want to take a few minutes to go over this fishing boat here. It's a Kraft 185 fishing boat. It is probably the best valued boat that I have in inventory right now. And if I wasn't myself in the market for a boat, I would be turning around and looking at this boat because it has a lot of added value to it. I want to start here at the back of this boat and talk about the features on it. Right off the bat, it has a nice stainless steel prop on here, which is going to give you a lot better performance of the boat itself. There is a boarding ladder and steps in the back here that are really awesome. Again, a lot of fishing boats don't have this feature on the boat. Another thing it has is trailering straps, ratcheting trailering straps. Really handy. You know, you can't misplace your straps because they're fastened directly to the boat. And also part of the trailering package is we have a trailering transom support bracket for it, put on the boat at the bottom down here and put behind the motor. So when you're trailering it, the motor won't be causing any problems with the transom on the boat. The next thing I wanted to talk about on this boat is the Suzuki 200 motor that's on here. It is really a bulletproof motor. Of the motor brands out there, Suzuki rates up there extremely well as far as reliability goes. Excellent motor for this boat. It's well powered. It'll perform extremely well in the water. One of the nice features on this boat, it has a very large live well in here system. You can look online for the specifications for this particular live well. There's a bait pail that goes in here. Again, it has an extremely large live well on it that is over here. It has an automatic aerator system for it. And it'll be able to keep the water circulating in it and keep your fish alive that you catch. It has a battery switch right here for the motor to be able to turn the power off, turn the power on to the motor and the boat, the whole system. Very nice feature on this boat. There are also, all the compartments are lockable compartments. Every single compartment on here has a key lock for it. You can turn it, lock this, close it down, and this will stay locked and nobody will be able to get into it, which is a nice feature. On the side over here is another rod storage area. You can put a rod in here, up through, in general storage. Pretty nice. Nice seats. Very nice, wide, comfortable seats in the boat. Again, that we can move around. It can be moved around to the front. There's a spot up in the front to put the seat up there if you want to use it for fishing and casting in the front. There is another rod locker storage over here on this boat, right in here. Again, you can store a lot of rods on this boat. This has plenty of space for all your rods. Up in the front, we have a nice large glove box area in here to put things inside. Cup holders on both sides. Tilt wheel, the helm. Tilt wheel. The other thing we also have on here, which is I have not seen on some of our higher end boats, is these storage compartments. Nice slider tracks on them to be able to slide it in and out. It was really smooth. Again, I've never seen this on other boats, other fishing boats. It's really nice feature. Some of them are just carpeted and you can hardly get them out of the boat, pull them out, put them back in. These slide in and out nice and easy. Another large storage area in here. Put additional equipment, anchor, etc. in here. We also have a Helix 7 Hummingbird down and side imaging fish finder on here. Great fish finder. Going to be able to do a lot with this fish finder. Full dash instrumentation. Another thing on the dash here, we have a auto or manual aerator system on here. Down for manual, up for auto on it. And then we also have a live well recirc, which means we can recirculate the water inside the live well, obviously creating necessary air for the fish to keep the water with air in it. Obviously nav lights. Switch over here for the stereo. We have a nice Boss stereo system here. 12-volt outlet that you can utilize for everything from USB, if you got a plug to put in there for USB connections. Another thing on this boat is it has tons of rod rocker storage. Again, I talked about a couple spots on either side of the gunnel of the boat where there's rod storage. And then in the middle of the boat up here, we have a large compartment, gas shock set up, where we can store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rods in here. And then in the bottom, down below the rods storage area, is where the batteries are for the trolling motor system. And this, I believe, is a 36-volt system because we have 3 battery trays in here. So that makes it a pretty high thrust trolling motor. These are the holders on this end of the rod storage, that you can take these out. If you want to use this area for something else for storage, you certainly can. So if you don't want to put your rods in here, you can take these pieces out, use this for storage only. Really nice, real versatile. Again, gas shocks and lockable rod area. You can pull this all down, lock it, turn these, lock them down, and nobody can get at your rods. Again, it has tons of storage up in here. Again, a lot of fishing boats don't have any storage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 large compartments where I can put a lot of my gear in there, fishing tackle box stuff, life jackets, all your equipment that you need for fishing can be put in here. This boat also has an onboard charger with a plug right over here to plug in, 110 volt to plug in and charge your batteries that are in the boat here, so it'll charge everything. Another nice thing is this seat is really, really tall. I can accommodate somebody who's taller. Again, it's a hydraulic pedestal seat. Again, I can lower this down where it's going to be comfortable for me. But boy, you know, if you're 6'6" and taller, this seat can accommodate a tall person for fishing from. Again, it's called a casting fishing seat. This also has a really nice trolling motor on it. It is a 70-pound thrust, 24-volt trolling motor system with a base that we can actually remove the trolling motor from it. You know, the nice thing about that is you can take it off and secure it in any place inside the boat here, where there's a locker big enough to put it in, or inside the boat. It's a nice feature on this boat. It also has a pedal operated trolling motor on it. A lot of your fishing boats do not have this. This is a nice little retractable cleat that you can bring up and put obviously your dock lines on it, or bumpers. It's nice. You're not going to be catching your toes on it when it's down. You're up fishing on the front of the boat and got your foot up here. It's not going to interfere with any of your fishing during the day. Got this Bernie Hill from Easy Marine again. This is a 185 Polar Kraft. Please come here and take a look at this boat. It is by far the best valued boat at Easy Marine Storage as far as fishing boats go. So get off at exit 25, turn right 1 mile on the right hand side, or visit easymarinestorage.com to look over this boat, or call us at 518-688-0322 to get more information on this boat. This is Easy Marine Storage. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.